And we are live. Welcome, Crypto Warriors, to the Gentlemen of Crypto episode 530. Today is Tuesday, January 14th, and I'm your host, Bitcoin Zay, here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community, Monday through Friday at 10-ish. And I have some great news stories for you today. Starting with the top story, payments giant Visa acquires fintech firm Plaid for $5.3 billion with a B. LinkedIn lists blockchain as a top skill for 2020. Singapore crypto consultant kidnapped for a $1 million ransom. And last but not least, Mediterranean olive oil producer uses IBM blockchain to fight food fraud. So before we get into it, let's jump into perhaps the biggest news story for today, the prices. Man, the prices are going crazy this morning. My phone's been blowing up. I follow some people on Twitter who actually keep their tweets on the schedule. So whenever they tweet, I can see it. And my phone's blowing up at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. So, I kind of figured there was something going on with the market. And I was not wrong. Looked up, Bitcoin is at $8,748, up 8% today. Ethereum at $163 is up 13% today. Ripple at 24 cents, a huge jump to 14% today. And Bcash, what is Bcash doing? Good gracious, 25% jump up to $331. Yes, people, in 24 hours, 25% jump made. We're starting to get back to the old crypto. Litecoin at $57 is at up 16%. And EOS at $394 is up 27%. So for those of you who have been waiting on the sidelines, sort of watching the market, I'm not giving any investment advice, but I will say that I have not seen numbers like this since 2017. It could all just be a farce, and somebody's playing with our minds, just trying to make it seem like it's a bull market. But it has been a long time since there's been a bull market. It has been sufficient, 1.5, 2 years of the doldrums, and now it's looking like it's some life pumped back into the markets. Let's see. Let's look at some of the comments. People coming in. Blockchain Shuja, glad to have you. Donald Muhammad, smash the like button. Absolutely. Shout out to Donald Muhammad giving me the idea too for Bitcoin in Black America once a week or once a month. Actually going to have something for you starting in February. Leroy Forbes, finally back. Missed you as well. Valdez Granville, greetings. Good to have you in here as well. So, like I said before, we'll jump into the first news story of the day. What's up, Crypto and Culture? Good to see you, Kenzie. I'll see you in a couple days down in Miami. Let's see. So, payment giant Visa acquires fintech firm Plaid for $5.3 billion with a B. $1 billion. This is more fintech than it is crypto. However, I just want to show the potential for a fintech firm who could potentially use crypto for the type of money they can make. It looks like here Visa acquired Plaid for $5.3 billion, according to a press release from yesterday. Per the release, Plaid has developed a network that allows users to easily connect their financial accounts to the apps they use to manage their financial lives. The firm's products reportedly allow for convenient sharing of financial information with thousands of apps and services, and it states that 75% of the world's internet-enabled consumers use a fintech application for moving funds. So one of the things stated here by Visa chairman and CEO Al Kelly, he states it's becoming increasingly important to facilitate consumers' ability to use fintech applications. No duh. People are tired of banks. People are ready for the speed and the scalability of fintech and some of these apps. Of course, crypto to me is better because there is no middleman, no centralization, nobody stealing your data. But Plaid is one of the leading and fastest growing fintech companies in the world. And it looks like Visa gave them that huge bag simply because they think they're going to make even more in the future. So if they gave them $5 billion, I'm pretty sure they're betting on making about $50 billion off of this. So let's take a look at Plaid as well. It serves as a crypto. Plaid also serves cryptocurrency wallet Abra, while cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase also uses the firm's services to obtain customers' banking information. So Plaid is a part of the crypto space, so to say. They're all becoming interconnected. This is what mainstream adoption looks like when it stops being a news story. That's sort of when you'll see it. But right now, it's still a big thing because companies at $5 billion, Visa's buying them, man, and they have crypto involved with their company. Hey, what I'll say is Visa is not trying to compete directly. They're just going to buy the competition. And this looks like what it is here. So let's get into some more people jumping in. And Madam Crypto, hola, how you doing? S1 Dubs, what up, man? Donald Muhammad, you reached out to Marshawn Lynch and Beast Mode stored my information. Would love to see you hook up. Beast Mode is in Oakland. Oh yeah, would love to hook up with Marshawn Lynch. That would be a dream come true. One of my top 5 favorite people Anytime he speaks, I listen. He has a great view on everything. So shout out to him. What's up, Will45? What's going on? And everybody on Facebook joining in as well. Thank you for joining. Let's see. Let's get back to it. LinkedIn says blockchain is a top skill for 2020. Wow. Blockchain is listed as the number one hard skill for 2020 in a new report compiled by job site LinkedIn. Last year, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, and analytical reasoning led LinkedIn's global list of the most in-demand hard skills. They're all on this list again this year, but a skill we weren't even looking at ago, blockchain, tops the list of most in-demand hard skills for 2020. All right, I want to repeat this phrase so you all can understand why we do this show and why everybody who's watched the show has probably been a year or two ahead in everything that we've done. Let me read this to you again. They're all on the list again this year, but a skill we wasn't even looking at a year ago. 1 year ago, they wasn't even looking at it. Blockchain tops the most in-demand hard skills for 2020. We tried to tell everyone all year, 2018, 2019, we tried to encourage people that, hey, it's a bear market, but the blockchain market, building blockchain, having those hard skills, knowing how to either develop the tech, either know how to explain it, education, all of these are hard skills and they're getting hired at the highest rates. And LinkedIn supports it. Now, if you've been on LinkedIn, it's sort of, in my opinion, a whole web of a bunch of stuff. But from a data standpoint, they are able to see what skills people are looking for, what are most in demand, and blockchain's at the top of that list. I don't want to have to say I told you so, but me and King have been talking about this for a few years now. If you want to make more money, learn how to assimilate blockchain into your career, or just transition completely into the blockchain industry. There's a lot of different ways to do it. If you're an accountant, if you're a lawyer, if you're an engineer, if you're a teacher, if you're a trader, there's a lot of different ways to get into blockchain. Myself personally, just joined up with a blockchain company with Metronome. So that is one of the things I have pushed, and I'm leading by example. So LinkedIn supports that. They also state here, blockchain has emerged from the once shadowy world of cryptocurrency to become a business solution in search of problems, which means that you don't have to be in financial services to be seeking new hires who have background and expertise in putting blockchain to use. So those people who doubt the use case of Bitcoin, which to me is the only viable use case of blockchain so far, for those who doubt it, hey, blockchain in the future, distributed ledger technology, centralized blockchains, kind of redundant, but those are possible skills that you can learn. IBM, Oracle, JP Morgan Chase, Microsoft, Amazon, and American Express all have blockchain solutions. So if you don't believe us, if you didn't believe us then, hopefully you believe us now. Hopefully you didn't take LinkedIn to tell you, for you to realize this skill set is something that you'll be able to use for the rest of your life, most likely. And if you can learn it now at the beginning, you can see it grow, and you'll have the experience that some young whippersnapper 5-10 years from now can't even dream of having, because you would have seen it from the beginning. You would have met all the people you need to network with to build a sort of ecosystem around blockchain. So valuable stuff there. Let's see. Jizzy Mac, what's going on? Incoming FOMO. You know it. I think the FOMO this time is going crazier because people are kind of waiting that have never, they didn't hear about it before. Then they got some, and now they're waiting for, like, all right, so when is a good time in crypto? This time the FOMO is going to be incredible. So let's see. Crypto and culture. Marshawn, a crypto guy. Not sure. I haven't heard him say it out loud, but smart guy. I wouldn't doubt it. Let's see. Blockchain shooter, good 2 years ahead. Y'all call us in 2018. Yep, we've been saying it for 2 years. If you've learned any type of blockchain skill, all you have to do is apply it or move over to the blockchain industry. Most developers make like 30% more right off the gate just because you can build some sort of blockchain solution or help on a blockchain project or open source project just off the bat. So if you have a community such as my own where you need to make more money, why would you not move into the area where they're going to be giving jobs away? There are people making hundreds of thousands of dollars right now. People, I know them personally. I look at some of them in the mirror off of blockchain. I'm telling you, you have to learn the skill. Sergeant Crypto on the subway, you catch the replay. Appreciate you. Crypto culture, I need help with the accounting side. Need that money. I hear that. Yeah, that's something we can definitely talk about. And let's see, blockchain shooter, picks and shovels. You know it. Start selling those now. Let's see. S1 Dub, smart contracts are becoming big. Yes. RSK, smart contracts, tokenizing securities contracts with Spencer Dinwiddie, tokenizing housing, smart contracts on projects like Metronome. where it's governed by 4 smart contracts. Literally, nobody controls it. It's only smart contracts. This is becoming very regular, people. So be ready for the future. Let's move on to our third story of the day. Singapore crypto consultant kidnapped for $1 million ransom. Man, you hate to see it. But yes, Singapore Mark Chang was recently kidnapped in Thailand and tortured for a $740,000 ransom in Bitcoin. This was reported from the South China Morning Post this morning. After transferring all of his available funds of $46,000, he allegedly made a daring escape as his captors prepared to murder him. He was on a business trip when a group of masked men grabbed him and put him in a nearby truck. And he also implicated that Thai actor Chano Pimberger as the owner of the pickup truck where he was transported. So this is interesting. One of the quotes from the story actually states, "One of them held the gun against the back of my head while the other stepped away. Fortunately, I know martial arts. I reached behind my head, grabbed the pistol, and then I fled." So it looks like my guy was like, well, you all don't know who you messing with, and uses martial arts to get away. I don't know why. I somehow thought of King of the Hill right at that moment. When somebody tells me I know martial arts, I think of Bobby when he learned how to defend himself, and he was just basically kicking everybody in the crotch. But this guy seems like he knows what he's doing. Get off my purse. I don't know you. But shout out to this guy. This isn't something that we like to see happen. However, he did get up out of there. And you do want to be safe, people. Make sure you watch your back. You might have to keep that thing on you every now and then, just in case people want to act up. So we do promote safety here on the channel, and we hope that everybody keeps it on the up and up. But yes, this is still an ongoing investigation. And let's see. It says it's not the first time businessmen have been involved by kidnappers. I do want to remind you, last year, the director of a crypto exchange was kidnapped in Ukraine, and another in India. So in a lot of these other countries where Bitcoin is becoming big, we're starting to see some of the industry woes that come with making a lot of money. So just make sure you're protected out there. Let's see. Who we got here. Tony on Crypto. Great meeting you in DC a couple months ago. Bankroll's blowing up. Blockchain trying. Yes, great meeting you as well, Tony. Hope all is well. Let's see. Crypto and culture. Let's see. Hope you enjoy my content. Yeah. Shout out to you, Jizzy Mac. Make sure you check that out. Kenzie is putting in some big work. Crypto and culture. Sorry. Can't wait to be on this channel this week. We're gonna make some great videos, brother. And let's see. S1 Dubs, keep a low profile. Oh yeah, absolutely. My face is out here. I'm one of the most introverted people ever, but I realize what I gotta do for my people, so I'll put my face out here for now. But I keep a super low profile. I don't really like people knowing what's going on. So last story of the day, and we'll get you out of here. Mediterranean olive oil producer uses IBM blockchain to fight food fraud. All right, so we've seen this type of story before. People using blockchain in order to verify the goods that are from the field to the table. And now we have extra virgin olive oil on the list. CHO, one of the largest olive oil producers in the southern Mediterranean, announced they'll be using IBM's blockchain technology to provide traceability for its Terra Delissa extra virgin olive oil. All right, they're utilizing the blockchain. It allows them to track across 8 quality assurance checkpoints, including the orchard where the olives were grown, the mill where they're crushed, the facilities where the oil was filtered, bottled, and distributed. The vice president of IBM, Ramesh Gopinath, actually stated that they're using blockchain technology to create a verifiable record of where each bottle is produced and a track of the methods used. So blockchain here is showing its propensity to be used as an extra layer of transparency. It allows you to actually verify where things are from, when it happened, give it a timestamp. And because of the inability to roll back the blockchain, you can't change the entry points that were there. And you can always see forever and ever what happened. You can go back 100 years, 100 years from now, people can look back and see the initial Genesis block, see when it started. And that is something that is very promising with all of our food. Hopefully people start moving towards growing their own food or providing for self. Because I don't trust grocery stores that much anymore, unless you're getting it from fresh markets. I spend way more time at fresh markets than grocery stores now because I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know who's producing it. And I don't trust the FDA. They just approve anything now. Who cares? Just throw it out there. If it's edible, who cares? If it's a piece of cardboard, sprinkle some cheese on it and they'll eat it. So yeah, I'm glad they have this blockchain technology. We can start seeing where food comes from. Because it is a centralized database, you do have to have some concerns, but I do believe that if IBM wants to stay in business, this blockchain technology has to work. So I think they will have to make sure that the food is coming from a great place. Let's see. Clarence Dennison, luxury market cryptos are secret gold. If you can find one, don't tell anyone. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, just make sure you keep that low profile. Again, people, make sure you're safe out here. A few announcements. Let's see. Today, what look out for? You can follow me on Twitter or Instagram. Twitter at BitcoinZay, Instagram at BitcoinZay LLC. Today, I'll be posting my first official written article for Metronome. It'll be posted here in about 40 minutes. Let me see. I'm sorry. Yeah, about 40 minutes. And one of the things it'll talk about is Metronome's upgrade to chain hops. It'll discuss that, as well as the announcement for the Metronome Miami meetup, our first meetup of the year, January 17th, 3 to 5 p.m. I'll be in Miami. Make sure you see us there at the Blockchain Center in Miami. Hopefully we have a lot of faces there. If you're there for the North American Bitcoin Conference, you can go ahead and jump over there. It's free food, free merchandise. You will have a fireside chat with me and Jordan Kruger, who's head of business development, along with myself, the community manager, to talk about Metronome and the future of DeFi. Like I said, I haven't been excited about something since Bitcoin came out, and DeFi 2025 is what I have my eye on for the next 5 years. So if you've been rocking with me the last few years, you see how our predictions have gone, how far ahead in the future we are. I'm not saying I'm a prophet, but my name is Isaiah, and I will say a lot of the stuff that we've said in the past has come to fruition. I think Metronome will be one of those things, of course, as well. So let's see. Minho, yes. DeFi, free courses. Yes, we'll be putting out a lot of free information, blogs, writing. I'll be doing all that, tutorials, videos. All that stuff is coming as my duties as community manager. And if you join the Telegram, which will be below the video or below all of our videos, the Telegram, join there. Keeping updates, answering questions there. You'll be speaking to me directly. So that is possible as well. Bitcoin in Black America, still available right now. For those of you who just ordered books, and I'm sending out today the last batch guide. Water damage is all good. Sending those out today. I don't think I have any more announcements, but make sure you look out for that article. I'll be posting it today. Make sure you check it out. Get us some posts on Medium. Join the Telegram. Let's get it going, people. We're moving towards the future really fast, and I think everybody that's watching is going to be prepared. So let's see. Judah Tunes, right? Just checking in. Safest place to buy a ledger for storing crypto. The safest place is their website. That is the only place I would buy. Any secondhand ledger, I would not trust, because they have the private keys, or they could hack you from there. Only Ledger, the website. Yeah. Thank you, Blockchain Studio. Let's see. Crypto and Culture audiobook. I promised everybody the audiobook will be done by the end of January 2020. I promise. I have a few drafts going right now. I hate my voice, but I'm trying to get through it so I can provide it with people. We've got a lot of stuff coming with the audiobook as well. And Kenzie is going to come for me every day till it comes out. Yes, a lot of fans waiting for the audiobook. Thank you all for watching today, and cheers. Have a great Tuesday.